Members of Parliament facing charges of corruption at the Anti-Corruption High Court include Yusuf Mutembule of Bubulo East, Paula Kamba of Buseki constituency, and Sisen Namuju, one member of Parliament for Rengo District. Court was presided over by Judge Lawrence Girudu. Human Rights Commission chairperson Mariam Wangadya was the first witness to testify in this case. Mrs. Wangadya told court that in the financial year 2024-2025, they had a proposed budget of 58 billion as a commission. However, the problem came after the Parliamentary Budgetary Committee refused to approve this budget. Mrs. Wangadya said she tried to plead to the committee, but all was in vain, not until Member of Parliament Fox Odoi approached her and took her to Honorable Yusuf Mutembule, who was the Deputy Chairperson Parliamentary Legal Committee by then.
Honorable Yusuf said the budget was to be approved within the next 2 days, and that then was the time for them to help me defend our budget as presented.
The witness contained that upon reaching in Mutembule's office, he was asked a 5% bribe of the commission's budget, which was made to convince MPs sitting on the budgetary committee to approve the commission's proposed budget.
They said they were about to go for campaigns for re-election. They needed money also to distribute to some of their colleagues.
Did they disclose any other persons other than the budget committee?
Ministry of Finance officials. They said we will handle all of them.
Wangadya said in refusing to accept this, Member of Parliament Yusuf Mutembule reached the former Vice Chairperson Budgetary Committee, Mudimi Wamukuya, who also asked her to bring a 5% bribe.
And he told me that you should know what we do here.
Who is speaking? The Vice Chair?
Yes. Then he got a plain sheet of paper, picked a pen and wrote there 5%. At that point, I knew that we were destined not to have our budget.
Later, Yusuf Mutembule was forced to call the Uganda Human Rights Commission accounting officer, Ewanu Enjanga Miriam, over the same issue. Wangadya said since she has tried all means to approve the commission's budget but all in vain, she resorted to resigning from her job, which issue she addressed to President Museveni for advice.
Because His Excellency, the President, had told me to help him catch any member of Parliament.
So why were you specifically calling Betty?
To inform her, to inform His Excellency, the President, through her, of what was happening. Specifically, that I had received a phone call from a member of Parliament asking me to meet them at Hotel Africana.
The Uganda Human Rights Commission boss added that later Yusuf Mutembule called her to meet at Hotel Africana. However, this time round, she moved with a recorder he got from Major Bet Kagaba from the President's office with the intention to record the conversations while MPs were soliciting the 5% bribe. However, it was hard for the defense legal team to allow prosecution to play the alleged recorded audio to court by the Uganda Human Rights Commission chairperson Mariam Wangadya.
Just confirming if you listen to it, whether you are in position to recognize, identify whether it's the conversation that you saw recorded.
My Lord, we have strong protestations. This witness in the dock is not an expert in voices.
In the same court, the legislators asked court to be granted bail, although their bail application was objected by prosecution. Both rulings will be delivered on Monday, 15th August 2024, as the main case will resume on 8th August 2024. The MPs have been further remanded to Ruzila Prison. Deborah Namamonde, UBC News.